Warriors NRL Fanatics here, back today with a video, and I'm going to go through the 2021 NRL Pre Season Trials. And before doing so, I'd like to just say that I will be starting to bring out a bit more NRL content as well this year, because last year mostly my channel was all Warriors videos, but I did do some NRL predictions each week. But to grow this channel even more and get more of a following, I'm going to start to do a bit more NRL videos, so do keep an eye out for those during the season. Obviously my channel is still to bring out mostly Warriors content, but as well I want to bring out some NRL content too. So yeah, make sure you keep an eye out for NRL content videos during the season. So now to get through to the pre-season trials. So February the 13th sees the Sharks versus the Dragons at Shark Park. And then on February the 18th sees the Parramatta Eels versus the Dragons, and that will be Anthony Griffin's first game as the Dragons head coach. On February the 20th sees the West Tigers versus the Sydney Roosters, and that's at 6:30 PM. That's at Kirkham Oval. Then you got the New Zealand Warriors versus the Melbourne Storm at 7:30 PM at Dolphin Stadium in Redcliffe. Followed on with the NRL All-Stars, the Indigenous versus the Maori women's game at 4:40 PM, and the Indigenous versus the Maori men's game at 7 PM, and that's at Queensland Country Bank Stadium in Townsville. Then on February the 27th sees the Melbourne Storm versus the Newcastle Knights at 5:30 PM at Casey Fields in Melbourne. The Sydney Roosters versus the Canberra Raiders at Leichhardt Oval. The Cronulla Sharks versus the Bulldogs at 6 PM at Nostrada Jubilee Stadium, and that will be Trent Barrett's first game as head coach of the Bulldogs. Then you got the Gold Coast Titans versus the New Zealand Warriors at 6 PM at Oaks Oval in Lismore. The Rabbitohs versus the Dragons at 6:30 PM at Mudgee. That's the Charity Shield. The Parramatta Eels versus the Penrith Panthers at Panthers Stadium. And then the Broncos versus the Cowboys. Then the last game of the pre-season on February the 28th sees the West Tigers versus the Manly Seagulls at 5 PM at Leichhardt Oval. So that is the full pre-season schedule, and unfortunately this year there will be no World Club Challenge. Normally there's a World Club Challenge in England, but due to the COVID pandemic there's no World Cup Club Challenge, unfortunately, which is a shame because it's usually a good game to watch between the Super League champions and the NRL champions, but not to be this year. So yeah, pre-seasons often doesn't mean anything at all, because these are only games to warm up into the season ahead. But for the players that probably won't get selected very often during the season, these are games that these players will want to prove themselves for selection for round one. So although they don't mean anything for fans and for a lot of people, these games do mean something for some players that will really want to stake their claims for round one selection. So yeah, that is the NRL pre-season trials for the 2021 season. Please don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and yeah, I'm looking forward to some pre-season action before the main season kicks off in March the 11th. So yeah, thanks for watching, and I'll see you again in the next video.